Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Taz. Ramadan Mubarak to those who observe Ramadan fasting. So I hope it's going great for you guys. This video is going to be an iftar special video. So I'm going to show you guys some of the dishes that I'm going to make for today's iftar. It's Sunday here, and on weekends I try to make a few family favorite and traditional dishes. So on weekdays my iftars will be very light. For today's iftar, I'm planning to make a few Kerala special dishes. It's also my family favorite dishes. So guys, let's get started, and first I'm going to show you guys how I make Unnakaya or stuffed plantains. For iftar, I like to have a snack. So today I'm going to make a snack out of these plantains. It's called Unnakaya or stuffed plantains. So I'm going to steam cook these in the instant pot. So I'll post the recipe link in the description below. So check it out. It's an amazing snack with a sweet filling. I'm going to steam cook the plantains in the instant pot. So it only takes 2 minutes in the steam cook setting in the instant pot, but you can definitely steam cook this in a steam cooker or in a steamer. So in the instant pot, I have to set the time to 2 minutes, pressure at high, and so it will be done in just 2 minutes. So in this snack, we need to stuff the plantains with a sweet filling. So I'm going to make the sweet filling, added some ghee to a hot pan, then adding grated coconut. So sauteing till the coconut turns light golden in color. So adding 2 tablespoons sugar to sweeten up the grated coconut. After the coconut turns light golden in color, adding 1 egg, and I'm going to scramble the egg. So to this, going to add some cashew nuts, raisins, and also ground cardamom. So ground cardamom will give a really nice aroma and flavor to the sweet filling. So that's it. Our sweet filling is ready here. So after everything has turned golden brown, this is ready. So I'm going to let this cool down. So the plantains have steam cooked, so going to open the lid. So I did a quick pressure release on the instant pot. So here are the steam cooked plantains. So next I'm going to take this out of the stainless steel pot and then let it cool down for a few minutes. This is very hot. After the plantains have cooled down, going to remove the skin and then remove the seeds from the center of the plantains. It's pretty easy to remove it. It's like a string of seeds, so just pull it off. And then going to mash the plantains using my clean hand and knead this into a smooth, soft dough. So break any large lumps. So here is the plantain dough. So this is really good. This has turned soft and smooth. So next I'm going to stuff the sweet filling into the plantain dough. So here I have the plantain dough. So I'm going to make a medium-sized ball out of it and then spread it between the palm of my hand. So just use your finger and spread it. So make it a round shape. So next we are going to place our filling, grated coconut egg filling, at the center of the round dough, and then fold this. So gently fold this. So seal the gaps, so any gaps that's there, seal it. So this is a very soft dough, so we can make into a like an elongated oval shape. So the shape for Unnakaya, it's not a round shape, it's more like a shape like this, elongated oval shape. Perfect. So I'm sealing all the gaps with the dough. So this is the perfectly stuffed plantain dough. So I have made a few here, so So let me go ahead and stuff the filling to the remaining dough. So I only have a few more to go. It's really fun doing this. So next we have to deep fry the stuffed plantains. So adding some coconut oil into a hot frying pan, and then I'm also adding 1 tablespoon ghee. So ghee will make everything taste delicious. So it will make this stuffed plantains or unnakaya very aromatic. So adding the stuffed plantains and going to deep fry these till they turn golden brown in color. So the unnakayas have deep fried, so going to take this out of the oil and then transfer to a plate aligned with kitchen paper towels. It will absorb any excess oil. So my iftar snack is ready here. Next, I'm going to make the chicken curry. So for that, I've taken some chicken legs or drumsticks. So going to season with some Indian spices. So these are the usual Indian spices I added to my curries. So chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, garam masala, and some fennel powder. And also, yes, I have to add salt. I want my chicken curry to be vibrant and red in color without the heat. So that's when I add the Kashmiri chili powder, 1 to 2 teaspoons, and it will turn really colorful. So giving everything a good mix and let it marinate for 15 to 30 minutes. So next I'm going to saute onions, tomatoes in the instant pot. So I'm going to cook the chicken curry in my instant pot. Adding coconut oil to the hot stainless steel pot. So I add coconut oil to my Indian dishes and Indian cooking. Even for deep frying these days, I'm adding coconut oil. So it's a very healthy oil, right? And when you buy coconut oil, make sure to get the cold pressed virgin coconut oil. Adding onions, salt, and ginger garlic paste. So this is not a dump and go chicken curry. So I'm going to saute the onions and tomatoes for a few minutes, and then I'll add the marinated chicken. I like to add curry leaves to my chicken curry, so it will give a really different aroma and flavor. So curry leaves is a very popular herb used in South Indian cooking. So sauteing everything for 2 to 3 minutes. Adding tomatoes and sauteing for just a minute. Adding the marinated chicken. So I like to marinate the chicken with the spices before adding to onions and tomatoes. Some people, they add the chicken and then add all the spices. We can do it either way. So next I'm going to pressure cook this for 15 minutes in the Instant Pot. So while cooking chicken in the Instant Pot, we don't have to add any water. So I am selecting the pressure cook setting, setting the time to 15 minutes as I've used really large chicken legs. So pressure should be high, and click start, and that's it. So the chicken curry will be pressure cooked in the Instant Pot. So my chicken curry is ready here after 15 minutes of pressure cooking. So it looks good, smells good, and I'm pretty sure it's going to taste good. So I'm going to garnish with some chopped cilantro and then keep it covered till iftar. I have to take a break, so I'm going into my backyard. So it's a beautiful day today. It's still spring. It's a bit chilly, but so beautiful. So after the freezing cold winter, I really appreciate this beautiful warm weather. And look at the grass, it's all green. And I also have a lot of birds in my backyard. In fact, this tree is, there's a lot of birds on this tree. I also have a bird feeder. I didn't get a lot of birds today. I don't know, I just hung the bird feeder yesterday. There's a robin there. So I have to start with my gardening next month. Everything is dried out. So this is my flower planter. So I have to buy everything from scratch and start the gardening next month. And here's my veggie patch. Everything is dried out. It's a dead garden right here. So this is the cabbage from last year. It's still green, surprisingly. And the only vegetable I have right now is the spring onion. This is from last year. So I have lots of tomatoes over here, so I need to plant everything. I have to first buy that next month and then start with my gardening. I have a lot of work, so many weeds on my veggie patch, so I have to clean up everything and then start my gardening. It feels so good. I'm breathing fresh air. It's so good. For iftar, I like to have a bowl of soup or rice porridge. So I eat very light for iftar. I cannot have a heavy iftar. It's for suhoor or pre-dawn meal. I try to have something heavy. So going to make my family favorite rice porridge or kanji in the instant pot. So this is a very comforting and refreshing porridge. It's very good for the stomach as well. Going to add 1 cup rice. So this is white rice. I've taken Sona Masuri rice, rinsed it under running water. So to the rice, going to add some ingredients and pressure cook for 15 minutes. Adding 1 teaspoon fenugreek seeds. This is a very healthy ingredient. And 1 tablespoon chopped garlic. So this will help in digestion. So this is a porridge. So adding 3 cups of water. And next I'm going to pressure cook for 15 minutes. I want the rice to be cooked well. So setting the time to 15 minutes. So I'm using Instant Pot Duo model. So I have to select the manual setting and set the time to 15 minutes at high pressure. So let it cook. The cooked rice, I'm going to add a ground coconut masala. So I'm going to grind the grated coconut in a blender jar. So adding 1 cup grated coconut. Adding a teaspoon of cumin seeds and then a teaspoon of turmeric powder, our golden spice. It will boost our immunity. I'm also going to add dried ginger. So it's very hard, so I'm going to crush it in a mortar and pestle. So dried ginger is great for digestion. It's also very comforting and soothing to our gut and our stomach. So adding this to the coconut. So I've also added some water. So next I'm going to grind this into a smooth paste. Here is the ground coconut with all the other ingredients. So I'm going to add this to the cooked rice. So the rice has cooked well after 15 minutes of pressure cooking. I did a quick pressure release and then let's open the lid. So here is the cooked rice with fenugreek seeds. So adding the ground coconut. So look at that vibrant yellow color since we have added turmeric powder. So give it a good mix, and I'm also going to rinse the blender jar with some water. So a lot of the ground coconut is stuck to it. So adding around 1 cup water. So this is a porridge or kanji, so we need good amount of liquid, and also adding 1.5 cups coconut milk. Going to turn on the saute setting on the Instant Pot. So going to cook the porridge for a few minutes after adding the ground coconut milk. So let this come to a slight boil, and that's it. Our porridge will be ready. So I'm seasoning with some more salt. So the porridge is coming to a slight boil. So this is good. So next I'm going to remove the pot from the Instant Pot and keep it covered until iftar. Next, I'm going to make idiyappam or string hoppers. So adding 1.5 cups water to a white saucepan and let the water come to a slight boil, seasoning the water with some salt. So this is a very popular South Indian and Sri Lankan dish. It's really fun to make this. It's like rice noodles. So usually I make the plain unseasoned idiyappam. So this time I'm going to add some spices like chili powder, turmeric powder and garam masala. Let the water come to a rolling boil. So here is the rice flour that I'll be using. So this is perfect for making idiyappam. This is roasted rice flour. So I bought this from the Indian store. So this is the double horse brand. So going to add around 1 3/4 cups of this rice flour. So for 1.5 cups water, we need to add 1 3/4 cups of rice flour. So that will make a really soft dough. Combine the rice flour in water and remove the pan from the heat. We don't have to cook this any longer. So after it has cooled down slightly, I'll start kneading the dough and make into a soft and smooth dough for making idiyappams. This has slightly cooled down, so I'm kneading it into a smooth and soft dough. So this is a great workout for my arms. So we need to knead this while it is slightly warm. If it is cooled down completely, it will be very difficult to knead into a soft dough. Here is the well kneaded dough. So next I'm going to start making the idiyappams. Here are the idiyappam plates. So I have greased the holes with some oil. So next I'm going to add some grated coconut onto each hole. So here is the mold that I'll be using for making the idiyappams or string hoppers. So this is a pretty cool one. It has a rotating handle and there is a disc with small holes in it. So I placed that. So next going to place like 1 handful of this soft dough into the holder. So close with the lid, so it has the rotating handle. So next I have to rotate the handle, and as it touches the dough, it will fall in the form of noodles. It's so much fun. I have pressed the dough onto 3 plates, so this is ready to be steam cooked. I have a steam cooker, so place the idiyappam plates into it and added 1 cup water. So it will only take a few minutes to steam cook. So this one has a whistle on the lid, and so as soon as steam cooking is done, it will whistle. So let this cook. After a few minutes of cooking, it has started to whistle. So I'm going to remove the steam cooker from the heat and let it cool down for a few minutes. So going to open the lid, it has cooled down slightly. So here are the cooked idiyappams. Looks beautiful and colorful. So take this out of the steam cooker and keeping it on my countertop. So let this cool down for a few minutes. This is done. 20 minutes to iftar, so I have to start making my iftar drink. So today I'm going to make orange, pomegranate and watermelon juice. It's a very refreshing juice. So first I'm adding some orange segments and pomegranate seeds into a blender jar and adding some coconut water to it. It's a very healthy and energizing water. And then I'm going to blend this and strain the juice out of this and discard the orange skin and pomegranate seeds. Love this beautiful lilac color. So next I'm going to strain this juice into a pitcher. Next I'm making watermelon juice, so adding some watermelon into the blender jar and adding some water and blend it till smooth. Adding the watermelon juice to the orange and pomegranate juice. If you want, you can also add some mint leaves. It will be really refreshing. So this is one of my favorite drinks. It's very refreshing and it's a perfect drink for iftar or for summer. And it's a perfect thirst quencher. All my cooking is done, so it's about time for iftar. So I'm serving the chicken curry into a bowl. Serving the rice porridge or kanji into soup bowls. So we can enjoy this kanji along with pickle. So today I have chicken curry. So what I'll be doing is I'll pour some chicken curry over the kanji and enjoy it. It tastes really delicious. It's one of my favorite ways of enjoying this porridge. So next I'm going to transfer the idiyappams to a plate. So this looks really colorful. Here is my iftar spread. So here's the orange watermelon pomegranate juice, freshly cut fruits and medjool dates. So this is the rice porridge or Ramadan kanyi. Very refreshing and comforting. And this is Unnakaya stuffed plantains. So this is a Malabar specialty snack. So chicken curry and masala idiyappam. So these are really colorful idiyappams. Hope you all enjoyed watching my iftar cooking video. So do let me know your feedback. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. I'll be back with more cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care, and bye.